First time siya nag-attend, no?
Oo.
Ayan na yung isa.
Hello, hello. Good evening. How's everyone doing today? Good? Again, it's nice to see you guys. Thanks again for coming to our, I think, third.
Yeah, third.
So you've been here for all three. Our third clinic in our series of junior NBA clinics. Again, I'm Emmy. I'm the basketball operations manager here for junior NBA. Really excited to see you guys. I've seen a couple new faces and a few returning faces, so it's always encouraging to see. I really appreciate you guys, taking the time off your weekend to be part of this clinic. I'm just going to make a very, very quick intro. I'd like to introduce our coaches for today from NBA Basketball School. To my far right, we have Coach Alberto Garcia.
Spain.
Again, thank you guys for coming. Really appreciate you guys being here. I think the last clinic that we had, which was on May 4th, was part of the Junior NBA Finals. Coach Alberto was part of that one, was Coach David, and we're really happy to have Coach Alberto join us for this one. Also, we'd like to thank our brand new demo team for coming here and helping us do some of the demonstrations. We're really excited to have them. They're going to work really hard on trying to give you guys a picture, a visual of what the coaches are trying to demonstrate. So for today, we will be discussing a couple of things. The main thing we'll do is about 30 minutes. Did everyone get this handout first of all? Okay, if you didn't get the handout, you can have it over there. And if there's anyone here who's brand new, who's never been to one of our clinics before, we do have some junior NBA t-shirts that we can give to you before you go. But we will be focusing on ball handling and dribbling, stationary, but also on the move, and also some combination moves that you can implement into your practices and trainings with your teams. And then we will get into 60 minutes of defensive principles. Okay, and then after that, there will be a time for some question and answer period. And then as we usually do, we will, we've prepared certificates for everybody, certificate of participation, which we'll give to you, and we'll finish the group photo. So please, at the end, if you can stick around to the very end, when we close it, that would be fantastic. If there are no questions, I will hand it over to our coaches. Please just give them another warm welcome for the second. Thank you guys so much.
Hey guys, good evening. I'm so happy that you guys are here today. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be in the mall. You could be having some time with your family, but you choose to come to the gym to talk about basketball to help the community. As far as basketball is concerned, it's very important, and we are so proud of you guys. That's good. And now that before we begin, I would like us to discuss about something which is very, very important as a coach. We need to know that kids, they feed from our energy. Any coach that goes into the court like this, I truly say like this. Hey guys, how are you feeling today? Okay. We're going to do more sometimes we play games. The kids are like, they will bring the same energy.
Yes.
The same. Remember, these kids are from school. They had a tough day at school, they had math, which I never did great in math. They had a tough subject, and what they are coming to do at the basketball court is to have fun. The first thing they want to see is that coach that is ready to say, hey, let's go, okay, let's go. Are you guys ready? They want to see that energy. If you can give that energy, no matter how bad your practices are, kids will want to come to your practice. But you might be the best coach in the world, but once you deal with grassroots basketball and your energy is not great, kids are going to like, I don't like that coach. So the first thing is your energy. Like how you walk into the court. You should decide. You guys are here today. Some of you were there last week. So if you're here today, it means like you really love basketball and you want to share the knowledge with the kids. So always try to bring that energy. You have problems at home, came in and just bring it to the corner like, hey, let's go, let's play this game. Another thing I would like to advise us coaches is we should be able to coach the parent. The first thing we have in basketball are the parents,
Yes.
not the kids. After training session, when these kids get into the car with the mom or the dad, the game today was crazy. Oh, the coach was crazy. The refs were crazy. So what I want us to try to do in this basketball community is to always look for time, even as a PE teacher or whatever, where you find yourself, have time to talk to parents, even one-on-one, like, hey, your kid is doing great, but I think he or she needs to work on this, on that. The parents are like, wow, because they don't even understand. Parents are going to come after you because they don't understand the game of basketball. You are supposed to coach the parents, right? So those are the things I brought for you guys today to always put in mind when you are coaching kids, especially beginners. You want the dream to start, bring the energy. All these little kids that don't know how to play the game, they want to have fun. They want to have a fun coach. So always try to be a big kid in front of these little guys. Today I will be talking on, I'll be doing dribbling, and we are going to do some combination drills that will help you to improve your kids, their level of basketball. So I would like the demo team to come up. Get ball, get ball. All right, I want boys and girls to line up this way, straight up. All right, hold the ball. Who can just tell me what they notice when I say you guys should spread out that way?
Yeah, was the day before the boys.
Someone
Yeah.
have to score.
And
Sure,
one thing
sure.
you noticed was the kids were dribbling. When they took the ball, everybody was looking to the ball.
Seems so.
That is something you don't have to allow it happening.
Yes.
When you set the standard, the kids are going to follow. Tell them, hey, when you say balls out, it's balls out. Grab the ball, it's grab the ball. Stand straight, it's stand straight. They'll be like, okay.
Don't
But
bounce
when
the
you
ball.
start letting the kid, you say line up and they're dribbling, you say, all right, let's go. They're shooting. It will keep on and keep on and keep on. One day you have a bad practice and you blame the kid because we did not set the standard. So boys and girls, when you say balls, hold your balls
Oh,
like
dia
this.
lagu weekend.
Right. One here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we need to make it to the us. They have to space out so to be able to see everybody. Right. Now, for beginners, dribbling is very important because this is the first time they are touching the ball. The first time in their life. You have to make sure that you try to do the drills with them. You try to do it with them. Like make them to understand how it feels, right? With a smile on your face, you make them to put that same smile. So right now, I want you boys and girls, when I say high, with the left hand, you are going to dribble high. When I say slow, you're going to go slow with your right hand. Okay? Ready? High. Go. A beginner is going to do this. The first time you do it, that's what they are going to do. The first time, that no matter who, you are going to do that. Now you have to tell them to dribble with their fingertips and make sure you take contact with the ball every time. So they all be like, okay. Then make sure your hand is up and down. They'll be like, oh, okay. It should be soft and slow. And after you can go as fast as you can. Right? Because we shouldn't be telling them something that we are living from 0 class to class 7 without even knowing what to do. So now we are going to switch to left hand. Ready? High dribble. High. Left hand. Go. High. Go. All right, stop. Now you need to tell them why they're dribbling high and low at the same time. Because basketball, at what time do we go hard? When I'm going for a fast break, I have to dribble hard. I will never dribble because they will like insist on them bending their knees. It's true, but when I'm going for a fast break, I will never be going for a fast break like this. Right? I will need to go high. You're dribbling high because you're going to go for a fast break like this. And when you meet the defender, automatically your body will go down without even you knowing. Once you meet the defender, if I tell this kid I put the defender in front of her, she's going to do this. So that's where the bending is. So they just need to know because they don't know. Many games you'll be like, why didn't you bend your knees? Why? No, we didn't teach them what to do or why they were doing certain drills. All right, now we are going to do the B dribble. So I want you guys at this time, you're going to bend your knees, you're going to get the ball left to right, right to left. Ready, set, go. Bend your knees, right hand. All right, now left hand, same thing, left hand.
Protect the ball at all times.
Keep your eyes down. Remember, at all times, eyes out. All right, now you stop. That was good. Now, this is for a beginner. Everything must be stationary. And don't try to combine it. Because if you try to combine it for a beginner, a kid of 8 years old trying to tell her to switch hands, it's like, oh, what are you doing? She will go home and like, Mom, I can't go there again because it's too difficult. So now, please swing the ball. Now it's time, after you've had the kid for some time, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months. Now you want them to try to combine this drill. So now we have high, we have low, switch hands, high, low, switch hands. Now they're like, okay, now I can combine it right, left. Let's try that. Ready? High, low, switch hands, high, low, switch hands. All right, stop. That was great. This is the ball. And right now, when you switch hands, remember this is another type of dribble which is called the crossover. One of the most important dribble used in basketball. At all times, the player will do this.
Yeah.
So now you have to teach them how to do this. Remember, they have to go low and it's going to be soft. If I'm doing a pound dribble like this, my crossover needs to be soft. Because it cannot be the same way. It will never work. They will just get that ball. If I do this, they will just steal that ball from me. And tell them to dig the ball towards them. So if I have the ball here and I have to cross over, I have to cross over towards me. I have to cross over towards me. So I want you boys and girls, now you're going to do 3, 2, 1, cross. 3, 2, 1, cross. Ready, set, go. Alright, now, for beginners, to make it fun, tell them that you guys are going to play like the best song in the whole world. You want the balls to go down at the same time, cross at the same time. You'll be like boom, 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 boom at the same time. So let's try that at the same time. Ready, set, go. Now you see, those who are slow, they are catching up. They are trying to do it faster. Those who are faster, they are trying to put the pace, then they are making everybody to walk. Everybody is trying to walk to get into the rhythm. Right now we are going to go to between the legs, which is, I've seen it, I've done it. We tell kids, why didn't you just do between the legs? Wait a minute, did we teach that kid how to do between the legs? Because the kid left from this stage to the next stage, we want them to do between the legs without showing them how to do between the legs. First, for beginners, legs have to be the same way they were doing the pound dribble. Now they're going to slide either the left or the right foot forward like this. So I want you girls to just slide your left foot forward. Slide your left foot forward. Now you bend your knees. Now the first thing you tell them to do is to get the ball with your hand right, left, right, left. Now this is going to tell them, wait a minute, the ball can definitely go between my legs. Now, tell them to dribble to push the ball through. Like push the ball towards the right hand, push the ball towards the left hand. Ready, set, go. Towards the right hand, going to struggle, but after some time, they are going to get it. What do we tell the kids? When you go home, next practice, I want to see the kid that can do between the legs. I promise you, these kids are going to use football, handball, everything they see just to try to get the ball across the leg. Now you're teaching them without necessarily being with them at home. But the other thing you need to tell them, the ball shouldn't go straight because most of them will do this. They want to pound the ball from here, but no, the ball should go right down. So I have the ball like this, like this, like this. Some other coaches, because of time, they will always do this. Walk, walk, walk. It helps them to do this over and over again. So now, you guys already know how to do it. Now we're going to go to kids that already know how to do it. So 3, 2, 1, big swing. They bring the leg back. They shouldn't do this. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. They are struggling to change. Try to make them to move their feet. It helps them to be able to do hesitation move without knowing. That's getting the ball being delayed in their hand without knowing. You know, because there's another move where you can get the ball and you do this. But they can only do that if they can put the ball in between their legs and switch their foot with the ball still in their palm. So we are going to do 3, 2, 1, between. Ready, set, go. Eyes out at all times. Eyes out at all times. Push and pull, the ball goes forward. Try to keep your eyes up. For beginners, you're going to do it just with one hand after the other. But with kids that already trying to do it correctly, you'll tell them switch hands. They will switch hands and they'll do the same thing. Switch hands, they will switch hands. So let's try to do it right switching hands. Ready, set, go. Right hand, right hand, right hand. Push and pull. Switch hands. Yes. Switch hands. Switch hand. Switch hand. Switch hand. Switch hand. Alright, that was good. Now we are going to do the protection dribble. Remember, you're protecting your ball from a defender. So now, my feet will be facing that direction and my head will be facing the defender. Then now I have my guard here, putting the ball this way. My hand is going to get the ball at the outer part of my body. Then I'm moving my feet because I will never be the defender like this. I always like protect the ball. Then we do 6 times. You have to cross, step. But for beginners, it's going to be difficult. They will do it just one-sided. Then now you're like, okay, left hand. Now they will pick the ball, turn left, then do the same thing. Now you say right hand. They will pick the ball, turn right, do the same thing. But we are going to do it as if you had the kid already for maybe 2 months or 3 months. So when I say switch hand, we are going to switch. Protecting our ball, head pointing this way. Alright, ready? Right hand, protection, go. All eyes this way. Go. Switch hand. Good. All eyes this way. Switch hand. Switch hand. Switch hand. Switch hand. Guys that can do it correctly, you might say between the legs. So instead of me just crossing, between the legs, step. Alright, ready, go. Switch hand, between the legs, hand, good. Switch hand, between the legs, hand, good. Switch hand. Switch hand. Switch hand. Alright, stop. Good. Now, this is just stationary. If you want to take it off the floor, because after you do it not to get the kid bored every practice, now you tell them we're going to do all these drills on the move. So what we're doing now, we'll be doing this high, low. Why are they stationary now? Because we made what? A defender. So you are telling them that we are stopping because there's a defender in front of us. Hi, I'm alone. Nobody's guarding me. Defense. No. Switch hand. Hi. Low. So you make them to understand when you meet the defender, you have to go right low. We are not going to do that right now. We are going to go now to the elite part. Maybe you have kids that are very good. You mix them with, because maybe in schools you have a kid that is good and kids that don't know how to play. But now you have to make the drills in such a way that the kid that is very good should enjoy the practice. If not, the good kid will go back home and like, they're just beginners. They can't match my level. Now, 10 kids might be doing something else, and this one kid that is better is doing the combination of the same drills, same time. Making the kids understand that, oh, you're better. Okay, now, do it this way. All right, right now, what I'll have you guys do, give me the ball. Now we are going to do 3 high, 2 low cross. That's already for elite kids. 3 high, 2 low cross. 1, 2, 3. Ready, set, go. Cross. 1, 2, 3, V dribble cross. Ready, set, go.
Grabe naman hindi mo nakita yan. Sa kanila. Dribble cross. Tapos na ako ng coach.
Alright, stop. That was good. And now, coaches, one thing we need to do is there's a kid in your group that is very good. Tell the kid to come outside and show the others. He will look special, right? You know, like if there are 4 of them in a group where they are in the same class, but their level is like this. Tell them that maybe 3 of them will stand in front of the other kids, and what you're showing, that one showing it, it will make them like going back home, they want to come back to your class tomorrow. Because they know that, hey, when I go there, I have a special treatment because I'm better than the others. So now I want you to come out here. Now we're going to do the same thing. This time is 3 high.
2 low.
V dribble between. 3 high. V dribble between. Ready, set, go. Big dribble between behind. The ball is in your left hand. 3 high, big dribble between behind. Ready, go. Between behind. Good. Alright, one other thing when you're dealing with elite kids, even when they are dribbling, make them to move their feet. Because what I discovered here, most kids are doing this. It's good, but they need to move their feet because they will never do this drill stationary. Right? I want to be able to do it. I want to move my feet. It helps me to be able to move when I meet the defender. Let's watch it. Ready, go. Yeah, now he's learning. You see his feet? That's what he's going to do when he meets the defender. So let's do that. Ready, set, go. Move your feet. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. All right, good. All right, one thing. Now, when you give the kids, I'm bringing it. Now, coaches, when you give the kids water break, any kid that was not doing the drills well, any kid that was not listening, this is the time to go close to the kid. When they're in water break, you're like, hey, you're better than this. You can do this. Like you make the kid to feel special, like you did great. Even if the kid did not do great. But you're trying to make, like if you focus more, you can you can do it. Now you're not telling the whole crowd that, hey, you're not doing it correctly. Why? No. Water break, as I'm going for water break, you tell, hey, what's happening? What happened at school today? They will tell you what happened at school today. They'll be like, hey, I had a bad day at school. Then now you will know that, oh, I've been in this situation before. So now you call the kid. You call the kid what he or she did that was wrong. Or if there's a kid that is so good, like he is good, call him behind and like, wow, you're doing great. Because when you start saying like, hey, this kid is the best kid here. This is the kid. The other kids are like, you know, kids, right? They're like, the coach never says anything good about me. So why am I going to play basketball? Mom, I'm not going to play basketball again. I can play against Mina one-on-one and beat her, but the coach always says Mina is the best kid in the gym. It makes kids to start like, you don't even know, especially when it comes to girls, you have to be very patient. When you want to say something, it has to be like, you should think before you say it. If not, the next practice you come, you'll see just two. Your Mina you always talk about, and maybe the other one that is close to her, and the other girls that could not dribble whatsoever they have done. They're like, I'm not doing basketball again. All right? So right now, I'm going to go into finishing. So now, coaching. Last clinic, you guys did football. You guys did footwork, you guys did passing, you guys did all this stuff. Now, how can we combine this stuff? When I'm already with kids for some time, and I'm the only coach, how can I do this without me running from left to right, right to left? So right now, we're going to put yes, boys, stand up. I want to have one line that way, one line that way. All of you with the ball. Make it nice even. Now, I want you all coaches, those who were here the other time, to start thinking, what did we do when we teach, we learn about footwork? Now we are going to combine footwork. Don't let this go away, because if you dare, these kids are going to travel the whole game, and when they start traveling, it is going to continue every day. So now is to combine that footwork you guys did last week to dribbling and making a basket. If you guys did layup, this is time to combine. How can a kid start reaching a defender, then moving out to make a layup without traveling, which is very important. All basketball drills end at that basket. All drills, you know, like behind the back. Go and make it. That's the most important thing. Do all those drills, go to the basket and make up some buckets. Like you want to win the game. So now, Coach Abeto. Hey, I want 3 girls this way. 2 boys are really ready. Just mix it up. 6. Now, while waiting for the coach, let's just imagine that there is a cone here. This is for what? For beginners. You already taught the footwork, dribbling. You want to see if they can combine these two. Now, the first thing you want to insist is you want them to get, before you go, knees bent, balls in your triple thread like this. Left foot is your pivot foot. The kid is like this. If he's like this, then no. Now you're going to take dribble. This is a defender. You go right here. When you cross, you step. That's the first part of finishing. You step. This is going to give you power to go to the basket. Now, hang your ball like this for beginners. Left, right, finish. Don't let the ball drop. Get your ball and you go to the next line. Remember, here we are working on the footwork, the power of finish. I have the ball here. Left foot is my pivot foot. I'm in my triple thread. When I go to this guy and I cross, I step, I pick up the ball. You tell them like, get the ball here. When they get the ball with that foot, you're like, okay, now he or she is ready to go. Now, left, right, let it go up and make a layup. Same thing with the right side. When they do that over and over again, maybe after you say, okay, now just do it without stopping here. Just go and do it. But right now, because these guys know how to do it, I'm going to start here. We start, cross, left, right, up. Then you go to the next line. Now, if you are a lone coach, you just stand here and you tell them, you go when he is going to the basket. You go when he is going to the basket. Right? Ready. You start that ready. Go. I did not stop them. Now you know already who can do it and who can't do it. Now you take your time. They can go 2 or 3 reps. They go. Then you're like watching. Okay, this guy did it here correctly, that way correctly. Again, it means he is already getting it. Why some others like they were like trying to get it. Now you go back. You stop everybody. You show them again. Then they go again. But if you like, hey, stop. Go back. All right. You stop. Okay, go. You. The other kids that can do it are like this on the line, like, what's happening here? I can do this. Why do you stop me all the time? Or if you have an extra coach, you will take the seats out by the side and now show them, like, hold your ball like this. Dribble, then you step, okay? But if you are alone, you don't have to stop the kids all the time. Because I tell you that some kids, even if you tell them, they know how to do it. Just tell them that if you do this correctly, you have a 10 on 10. I bet you all beginners are going to show you like they will do it over and over again. You know how kids are. So don't stop them all the time. Like, stop. It's going to make the lesson to be boring. Now we are going to do it again. Guys, remember, the cone in front of you is a defender. The cone in front of you is a defender. So what the coach wants to see you do is that you have to bend your feet. Like, look at that. After this, bend your feet. Relax. Cross, I step, right, left, up, protecting the ball. Since we said left foot is our pivot foot, it means the left foot is the last foot that will leave the floor. So this side of the court, they have the ball that going to cross over right like this. So left foot is our pivot foot. They're going like this. That side of the court, the left is our pivot foot that going like this. It's a direct drive. So you have to let them know what the cone stands for. So let's see. Ready? Go. Perfect. Go. You have to do it again. Go. Good. Go. Go. Now you have kids that are maybe intermediate level, you're going to take a goal right up here. Now you want to see the speed. Even for beginners, you can do this to see how fast, like going to the basket. So now then you're going to add, you can add a jab step. Remember, if the defender is in front of you, you can either jab the defender. So now you tell this kid, before you go, you're going to jab, then you go. When you reach here, you cross, you can do anything. Maybe between the legs, maybe behind the back or whatsoever. But when you reach here, you cross, then you go as fast as you can for a layup. So let's try to see. Now you're going to jab, you have the ball that way, you're going to jab, then you go that way. Ready, go. 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 Remember, you go when she's going to the basket, you go. When she's going to the basket, you go. Is how they hold the ball when they go for layup. Most kids go for layup, I think. Most kids, they do this. They will just get that ball from them. Like, what happened? Insist on them of beating and protecting the ball. They have to beat and protect the ball when they go for layup. Now, there are some guys that are not 7 foot, but they want to do this. I promise you after a second quarter of the game, you are the best player that tired. You want to do it all the time. Tell them to be able to shoot off the glass, off the glass, off the glass. Well, that's still a skill to teach. The kids can go like that, but just insist. But if they do it correctly, don't pay much attention to that. But I promise you, some kids that don't know how to even go like this. They want to go like this all the time. Right, then now, insist here, this is a defender. You have to cross the defender before you go to the basket. Right, now, for elite player, you have another phone, 2. Now it feels good. You see from here, same thing. You're going to tell them to watch out. No traveling. No traveling. Now we get from here. They're going to sprint right up. They're going to protect the ball. They're going to counter this guy. They're going to do a straight cross. Then they're going to go to the layout. Then we get the ball and up this way. Now they're already playing basketball. Now there are kids like, okay, we are preparing for a game. Warm up like that. You make sure that they should be able to do 10 in a row, like we have to. Guys, we have a game next week. You have to do 10 in a row. If we don't do it, we have to do it again. So let's try to see. Ready? We start with her. Ready? Go. When she's here, you go. Go. Wait. Let's get her. Go on. Good. Go. Right. When she's here, you go. Good. Run. Good. Right down. Good. And now, coaches, you are just watching. You are just watching and seeing the error that making. You're just watching, telling them, hey, don't protect the ball. Go hard. But you are not stopping them. Just telling them, try to do your hesitation lower. She's hearing, or he's hearing, not starting the whole thing. Everybody's going. Hey, no, make a layup. Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, but if you say stop, everybody stop. You correct and correct and correct and correct. Some kids are like, it's boring. So they have to be, the drills need to continue, because if not, those kids behind will be talking to each other, they'll be dribbling. But if you keep them moving, they don't have time. They don't have time to do all that. So right now, you're going to stand right here. You're going to do behind the back. Behind the back. Immediate defender, in and out. Then you go for a layup. Behind the back. In and out, then you go for a layup. Ready? You go where he is there. Ready, set, go. That's it. First 10 minutes. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. You can do that for the first 10 minutes, but I promise you, when he's tired, 20 seconds to the end of the game, that ball would not go in. They are going to go for a marking layup. Right, left, reverse. Left, right, reverse. Right, ready. You go when he is there. Ready, set, go. Quick. Push it behind. Dance. Quick, behind the back. Good, go to the basket. Next, go. Remember, go when he is there. Behind the cross, good. Go. Also help kids to be able to understand the floor. Most kids don't know where to go to when they have the ball. They don't know if it's level, right, or so you need to put the cones where you're standing in the middle here, watching them and correcting them while they're doing the drills. Now, when you play your first game, you are going to notice one thing that is common with youth. They don't pass the ball. It's for a kid to drive in and kick out is a big issue. Anywhere, not only here. To go into the paint and pick out for somebody to shoot is like giving that person 1 million dirhams. Like they cannot do that. So right now, when you come back after your first loss or your first win, you're like, hey, guys, we need to drive into the paint. Or they're just passing the ball out of the three-point line. You're like, we need to be able to get into that paint. Right now, you might change it to look like this. I want this line to be that way. This line goes that way. This line goes that way. Now, I want you to be here. Come here, yes, come forward. I want you to go that way. Now, I want just one ball. Now all the balls out. I want just this ball. Put all the balls out. Now the kids need to understand where the wing is. Because most of it they will start with have to point out the ball here and deal with that way. You need somebody to get into that thing and kick out. So now you tell them, you drive in and kick out to that guy, you drive in and kick out to her, just like that. So I have the ball from here, I go in. Kick out, I go that way, you go in, go. Now you have to dribble your right hand. Left hand, right hand, go back. So you're driving in. Ready, go. Good, kick out to her, drive in. Which hand are you driving in? No, pass. Left hand pass, right hand pass. Go back and do it again. Attack the middle with your left hand. Go. Pass. Go to that line. Go. Go. Good. Attack. Attack. Good. Attack. Attack. All right, stop. Now, one thing they need to learn, they have to jump to the ball. They have to come and make the pass. If not, when they hold that ball, they're going to travel. Most of them will do it. So what you want to see, drive in and pass to me. Right in. Go. Right in. I'm ready. I go there and go to the basket. So I go meet the pass. Now, coaches, you can add. When I pass, I set a screen. Maybe you have worked on your screen how to set a ball screen. Now is the time to do it. So if I drive in, I pass to him, stop. Now I'll set a screen. Go to the ball. No. Where is the screen? You're going this way. Go to the basket. Pass to her. Go set a screen. Go to the basket. Pass to her. Go set a screen. Go. Wait for her to set a screen. All right, stop. You see, we just had about 3 mistakes there. It's common everywhere because basketball now is a selfish game. Sorry to tell you, like kids want to go back home knowing that they make 20 baskets, not making 20 passes. They don't want to do that. They want to just go and make that basket. So they forget even to set a screen. So if you have made your screen, like teach them how to set a screen, now is the time when you drive in, kick out, hold the ball, your triple threat, somebody go set a screen. You want the screen to be like this so that the person will go inside that way. Alright, so let's do that again. Ready? Drive in, pass, go set a screen. Good. Pass, go set a screen. You have to wait for the screen. Go set a screen. Good job. That's good. Go set a screen. Good. Go set a screen. You have to wait for the screen. It's okay. Go set a screen. Pass, go set a screen. Pass, go set a screen. All right, stop. Now when you do it, you correct them that the screen is supposed to be your body, the screen is inside part of the side. Now, pick and roll. After a screen, the kid is supposed to go to the basket. So if I set a screen for this guy here, right, I have to do this. But he's not passing to me. Even if he passes to me or not, I need to do that. So now when you screen, I have to roll, but he's going to pass to her. So now, pick. Go back behind the line. Same thing, pass to her. Go set a screen and roll. Set a screen, roll. Good. Then you go back. Pass. Set a screen. Set a screen. Go set a screen. No, come back. When you set a screen, you want to go this way. Now, all right, now you stop. All right, bring it in. Come on. 1, 2, 3. This is the time you are going for water break. After that, you like screening. You have a big problem. Passing, you have a big problem. Footwork, you have a big problem. You put it in your pocket. You already have your lesson plan for next session. You don't need to go home and start thinking, oh my God, what can I teach this kid to? You already saw it right in front of them. Maybe in your game, when they are playing and you're seeing all these mistakes, they don't know how to set a screen. You just have to put in your pocket. Maybe their passing is like, we lose the ball more than 10 times passing. Then now when you come to practice, you tell them, hey guys, we lost that game because of what? We could not set a screen. We could not pass. We could not rebound. We could not shoot. Now we are going into the lab to do the same thing again. All right now, for me, I work closely with the NBA Academy in Africa. When I was in Cameroon, there are some drills that I came. This is what kids need to go back home tired. You don't need to do body weight with it. Just the ball. Because hey, if you want to play this game, you better be able to take that ball from half court and you go up the court with it. Secondly, you need to know how to use your left hand and your right hand. Most of the kids, including me, I'm left-handed. Sometimes I go to the right side, I feel like I want to use only this hand because I think that this is the way. I think if they cut this off, I'll be able to use this one all the time. So make the kids understand why they have to use the left hand and the right hand. Now we are going to do elite 2-ball dribble. You can do this with beginners, just to make the beginners to know that you can also dribble with your left hand at the same time, right up to elite. So now, I want you guys to have partner. You on your partner, you have 1 ball each. Let's get the ball, get the ball. Quick, quick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, now, get the ball, all up together. Everybody get the ball. Everybody get the ball. Yes. Yeah. Now, this is your partner. Now get your partner. You give the 2 balls to the partner. You give the 2 balls and you stand right behind your partner. You face me. We are standing on the right. Face me. Yeah. Now to close your practices, if you have the last 10 minutes, you can do ball handling, 2 ball handling. Like 10 minutes, like if they have 2 balls each, all of them, you are doing a great job. I promise you, after some time, you will see your kids. Instead of going to the right side, they're going left. You're like, this kid never knew how to even go left-handed because she's now used to what? Both hands. So now we are going to do the same thing with both hands. High, low, ready, high, low. High. Low. Alternate high. Alternate high. Low. High. Low. One high, one low. One high, one low. One high, one low. The other hand. One high, one low. Now 2 more people, same direction. Now 2 more in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
Ito si Robert.
Now 2 more push and pull, push and pull. All right, 2 more straight, 1, 2 straight, 1, 2 straight. Then you give it to your partner comes in front. If they all had the ball, like 2 balls each, they will do it for 10 minutes. They stop, they do it, they stop, they do it, they stop, they do it. After some time, they will be very strong with their hands. They can control the ball. Same thing now, ready, high. Go. High. Go. Just like that, just like that, just like that. Now, you can give them numbers. Like every day, hey guys, we are going to do 1 to 5 today. Tomorrow we are going to add 6 to 7. Next practice, 8 to 10. You can build it up right to an Excel where these people be elite ball handlers. Means they can handle the ball, big or small or what, they will be ready. So now, what we usually do to our kid, like, okay, now when the coach says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You just build it like that, like that, like that, like that. So level there, the kids will be comfortable with the ball. So now we are going to do 1 to 8. Ready? You guys are watching. Ready? 1. Stationary boundary. Down that ball. 2. Alternate. 3. 1 high, 1 low. 4. The other hand. 1 high, 1 low. 5. 2 ball, 3 dribble. Same direction.
Low yan.
6. 2 ball,
Such level
in
yan.
out. In out.
Such level.
7. 2 ball, swing. 1, 2, swing. 8. 2 ball, in and out. Push, pull. Push, pull. Alright, stop. Thank you. Give it to the other guy. Let's see what he got. You guys ready? Bring in and out. Ready. We have to do this with our knees bent at all times. Ready. 1. Down that ball so high. 2. Up there.
Hindi, dito muna kasi hindi pa siya sa ginagawa. Huwag mo lang na pek-pek.
Everybody see 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What's a break? All right, now you just did like weight using the ball. Like you did weight using the ball, especially with elite kids. They can do that. They hold that. They are shaped like sweat. They are doing all these moves. They will help them. But once you go and tell them about push-ups, they are doing this. This one is doing that. This one is doing this. But when it's this one, they're like, okay, it's the ball. Everybody wants the ball. So they'll be able to do it over and over again. Hey, if you have any questions, after Coach Alberton, then you're going to ask your questions. All right? Thank you so much.
So guys, instead of do like all the questions at the end, we can do like questions now for
Yes.
this and then for the next session. So if you have any questions, feel free, please. Anybody? I have a question. Coach, for example, for the finishing, at what level do we start correcting? Like, do we let them finish with the strong hand all the time, or do we make them finish like with the right hand on the right side, left hand on the left side?
Yeah, the first thing we want to do is to get the kid to the strong side first. That's the first thing we want to do, to be able to make a right hand layup. At the left side, you want them to do the footwork. Just have the kid be able to do left, right, up. And what I usually do with beginners, like especially U8, which are very fun to coach sometimes, but hectic. You're like, all right, we are going to do one step right side that line up like this, about 10 to 20 of them, because you don't have space. And you are maybe the only coach. You cannot put a U8 that way and another group that way. It cannot work, except they are like really good. So they are beginners. I'll put them on a straight line. I was like, okay, we are going to do one step right side. Which foot do we step on? They're like, hey, left. I'm like, okay, everybody ready. When I say ready, you have to say quick stance. They're like this. Now they are ready to do one step. When I say step, they all say left. With the hand, you say, hey, pretend as if you have the ball here. They're like this. When I say shot, quick stance, step, left, shot, quick stance. It's helping them to do what? To build the power and make them to understand, okay, we can do this. Then after you're like, okay, 2 steps away, right side of the basket. Which foot should we step with? Right foot, coach, right foot. Some will say left. You're like, hey, who said right? You, all right, good job. That's a 10 on 10 for you. He's happy going back home telling his mom he had a 10 on 10. So he's now bending his knees. He says step. Everybody will say right, step, left, shot, quick step. Now you want to let them know that any move, they need to be in a triple threat. Now from ADU, they're going to build right up. Now you're like, okay, now we are going to do it on the move. But all right, coach, are you ready? Now when I say ready, you have to say quick stance. When I say go, right, left, up, quick stance. Go, right, left, up, quick stance. Just like that, just like that, just like that. The kids are understanding. Because to put them on a straight line, and they're like this waiting, it will take you about 2 hours to teach 8-year-old kid how to make a layup. Going to the left side, same thing. Then now, the 5 last minutes, you got like, okay, take the ball. Now you have the ball. Try to do 2 steps. Ready. They're like they're ready. They're remembering what they did stationary. Do that again. Again and again. Sometimes it won't be fun because they'll be like, I do this every day. But once somebody does it correctly, I'll be like, that's a 10 on 10. That's a 2 on 10. That's a 4 on 10. They're like, oh, okay, I need to do it correctly. So just look for that means to like distract them. So, good?
So guys, basically putting it all together. Well, you can see Coach Godlove is a master in, starting with the little ones and then make it a progression, right? So starting from the feet, like build the house from the bottom to the top, right? Don't build the roof, first. And so starting on the feet, get the right footwork, and then go up. Okay, so it's not a problem. Some of the guys were shooting with their left hand, and I was on them. I was like, is your left hand working? But first, we wanted to get the right footwork. Once they get the right footwork, okay, let's work on the left hand. Start from the bottom and build it up. Right? Any other questions, guys? Come on, I cannot be the only one asking. Come on, guys. Anybody? No?
All right, let's wrap it up.